I think we can start if we are ready. So hello everybody. Thank you very much for your time. Glad to be back with you and glad to see you again. For those that you don't know me, I'm Lucian Barnea and I'm the regional sales manager for Eastern Europe from Mandiant. You might know me from FIRE for many years. Recently, after the split, we have continued our business with Mandiant. Together here, I'm with with my colleague Michal Kubik, which is our channel manager for Eastern Europe. So glad to tell you today about the Mandiant, the new Mandiant. So starting from the common challenges that we hear and we discuss every day with our customers. Where we do focus and prioritize. Do we have the data to demonstrate effectiveness or where we need to do the improvements? Can we scale our resources when needed? Do we have the capabilities to successfully detect and stop the attacks? Do we know the threats and how they attack us? I'm confident that you are discussing every day when evaluating your business. So we see every day that the breaches are an escalating problem. Increased global investment and efforts have not slowed them down. Attacks like ransomware have been a bigger problem now than ever before. However, we are not seeing the outcome that organizations are more secure. We are not seeing security effectiveness being the outcome of that investment and effort. Might be many reasons for that, but one of the core beliefs that we have and see on daily basis is that expertise and intelligence at scale is crucial to solving today's most complex cybersecurity problems. We believe that a security program should have a proactive approach to work with existing tools but without expensive security engineering, to be able to demonstrate value to our executive team, to review, investigate and prioritize all alerts, to scale with automation and trained experts, and to optimize our resources. At Mandiant, we partner with our customers in order to improve cybersecurity, cyber risk readiness, and resilience. So want to help you enhance your security posture through proactive testing and measurement of controls against the latest threats. To drive efficient and effective security operations, so you can reduce the cost of security operations and improve operational effectiveness. Of course, to reduce the business the business impact of a security breach. By accelerating your response and minimizing the impact of a security breach, thus protecting your critical assets, brand value, and reputation against known and continuously evolving threats. So, who is Mandiant? The easiest way to think about who we are is that we bring a combination of expertise and intelligence, that we operationalize it for our customers through our technology. The core foundation of our expertise is our incident response practice, our red team and blue team. We are the first boot on the ground for every incident that matters. We are doing over 200,000 hours a year of breach response. In addition to expertise, we have the nation-state grade adversary intelligence. We have a very large number of analyst team in multiple countries speaking multiple languages, all digging and identifying exactly what the attackers are doing. We gather machine intelligence across our technology, including alerts and events from our automated defense, and the operational intelligence from our frontline managed defense. And we bring all of this together to provide a very holistic view of the attack lifecycle, to what attackers are doing through how their TTPs have changed over the time. And this frontline intelligence is the core of the early knowledge advantage that is the foundation for what drives the best detection and response outcomes in the industry. Let me share with you an example of our early knowledge advantage. In October 2021, we published the report regarding FIN12. FIN12 is an aggressive, financially motivated threat actor that's very unique among many threat ransomware actors, focused on the healthcare industry. And most of the time is not the one responsible for the initial compromise, and is not engaged in multifaceted extortion. The report had their actor profile, their TTPs, affected system indicators, and all the details about it. But as you can see, we have been tracking FIN12 since October 2018, 3 years prior to the release of the report. Back in 2018, our incident response practice identified some initial incidents where there were clearly some unique attacker behavior happening. We started tracking them as the UNC 1878 internally. UNC stands for uncategorized group, meaning that we don't have the full understanding who they are, what's their motivation, but we do understand that they are active and we can track them across the various pieces of telemetry and the various incidents that we are going to respond to. This knowledge grew over time, and ultimately in 2021 we felt we had enough evidence to let the public know about them and what they need to do to protect themselves. In fact, over the last 3 years, we have actually graduated 15 different politically motivated APT and financially motivated FIN groups, and on average, we are tracking them internally for 2.5 years before the graduation. Some cases, like APT 41, it was more like 4 or 5 years. What we want to do is to take the unique expertise and intelligence that we get from being on the front lines, by being the one that discovered these organizations, and to use that to help our customers operationalize that expertise intelligence to prioritize and focus their resources as needed to defend against attackers targeting them. This gives them an early knowledge advantage before anyone else knows about this in the industry. So, knowing that we are the best in class of the expertise and intelligence, we already assume that our mission, that is to make every organization secure for cyber threats and confident in their readiness. Notice here that we are highlighting every organization with our new offerings and our new platform and the scale that provide us. We now can provide value to organizations of all sizes and enable them to leverage our expertise and intelligence. We want customers to be confident in their readiness. If you look at our security validation, at our managed offerings we provide, and our services like Red Team and Purple Team, all these provide quantifiable data to our customers on their readiness. One of the core beliefs that we have and see on a daily basis is that effective security is not based on the controls deployed, but the expertise and intelligence behind them. We see that old attack still works. Old CVEs that we know for years are still effective in compromising organizations. New attacks works too. We have seen more 0 days than, we've seen more 0 days in the last year than the prior 2 years combined. So, our approach is to scale our expertise and intelligence in automated solutions delivered through the Mandiant Advantage platform. Our objective is that when we have a consultant out doing incident response, we want to take what they are finding as they are going through that response, and they are seeing what the attackers are doing, and within moments of that discovery, make sure that we are having an impact on thousands of customers' defenses. So how to do it? We are delivering this through a platform called Mandiant Advantage. There are 3 key advantages that you are gaining with the Mandiant Advantage. The simplest way to think is the automation of a Mandiant expert as a virtual extension of your team. Is it taking our expertise, automating it, augment and enhance your team and security operations with the best experts from the field? Second is the multi-vendor XDR. The term is used a lot in different ways, but we view Mandiant Advantage as a multi-vendor, vendor-agnostic XDR. We said before that controls alone are not enough, and we want to do is leverage the existing controls the customers have. Leverage your endpoint, your network, cloud controls, and CM, but inject our expertise and intelligence into those controls and overlay them with our expertise to drive more efficient and more effective security. One of the really great benefits for you is based that upon the multi-vector XDR approach is that this really leverage Mandiant as a trusted advisor and partner, not for just a point in time, but for the journey of improving your security posture. Let's look at the modules from the high-level perspective. There are 4 core modules families with the platform: is threat intelligence, security validation, automated defense, and attack surface management. A simple way to think about threat intelligence is the external view of the top threats targeting a customer based upon their profile. What industry are they in? Where are they doing business? What do we see breaching them and their peers in their industry? How do we provide those top threats based upon that customer profile to them? Mandiant Advantage Threat Intelligence gives security practitioners unparalleled visibility and expertise into the threats that matters to their business right now. Remember our capabilities. The threat intelligence is compiled by over 300 security and intelligence individuals across 22 countries, speaking more than 30 languages, researching actors via undercover adversarial pursuits, incident forensic, doing malicious infrastructure reconstructions and actor identification, processes that comprise the deep knowledge embedded in all of our offerings. Security validation spins this to an internal view, making the threat intelligence relevant based upon the top threats that are targeting us, our infrastructure. What things I'm going to block with my controls? What things are going to be detected? Where I'm going to have alerts generated? And then what will be missing? Is the ability to see the incident response report for the adversary before the incident happens. Obviously, this produces very quantifiable and valuable information. And so now we can take this data and do true risk management. We can leverage it for conversation around optimization. Are we getting the most value out of the controls that we have deployed and the money that we are spending? Rationalization. Do we have the right controls in place based upon the threats that are targeting us and the known outcome? Do we need to make changes to rationalize our budget and our behavior? We can then build that confidence in our readiness. Now we can move from that dynamic view of the external threat and dynamic view of the customer and their environment into the automated defense family. And automated defense is truly about taking our intelligence and our expertise and driving efficient and more effective security operation for you at scale. It is that automation of the Mandiant expert to assess all the security data coming into your environment, the alerts at machine speed and making consistent decisions based upon intelligence and expertise. It is about automation, investigation, prioritization to say which alerts and events matter and you should focus on. And the ending in actual response and remediation. This is taking the expertise and intelligence into your security operation and extending your SOC with the power of the Mandiant SOC. Finally, there is the attack surface management. Attack surface management is about seeing yourself through the eyes of the attacker. As we know, IT environments are very dynamic. They are continuously changing. The IT team makes changes, the network team makes changes, things are moving to the cloud, there is shadow IT, there is constant evolution. As those changes are happening, how do you track all your assets? Where are they? What vulnerabilities are popping up on a daily basis? That is what attack surface is doing. It's about continuously discovery and assessment of the external surface so that we can get ahead and see what the attacker sees when they are looking at us. Worth mentioning that it's working as a platform, and it could be considered as the foundation for any SOC, but you can deploy it as independent modules under the platform, under the Mandiant Advantage platform. And good to know that security validation, it works as on-prem solution as well for a restricted environment and could work completely offline. The automated defense is native multi-tenancy, so it's the basement of the any MSSP offerings. And that we want to make it very simple, we have flexible delivery. We want to make sure that we meet the customer needs where they are making their choice. So for organizations with mature security level, they may choose to engage directly with our offerings and to leverage the technology and automation and manage it in-house as part of their existing security programs. For organizations that may seek for a little more assistance, we offer expert-assisted solutions where they can bundle our technology with our services, whether that's coming out of an incident response or looking at things for a strategic readiness point of view. In other cases, customers may seek for fully managed solution. In those cases, Mandiant will manage these capabilities and organization can feel comfortable that they have the best experts in the business as an extension of their team through our partners. And finally, that is consulting services. Now we know that the organization will not be able to fulfill all the functions of cybersecurity defense, whether it will be from lack of skills and expertise or for budget constraints. We have the consulting services to fill these gaps. Incident response services are available to help customers handle breaches and get back to their business. Our strategic readiness services include assessments to help customers understand their current capabilities and how to improve their defenses. And in order to test their controls and operations and to prove their ability to stop attacks and to prove the value of their investments, we provide technical assurance services. Finally, for organizations that want to develop and mature their operations and capabilities, we offer cyber defense transformation to build up each cyber defense function. And in order to fit on time, I all encourage you to access the Mandiant Advantage platform, which can be deployed and accessed free of charge for the basic security operations and free intelligence. And you have the option to test the attack surface management for 30 days and for 14 days the basic license of the threat intel. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, I will be happy to answer to you at our booth. Thank you very much.